Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and I'm standing here with Vander from Schalke 04 now. You just beat Rocket in a very convincing fashion, subbing in as ADC for Upset, who's sadly sick.
Yeah.
Blessings to him. Hopefully he gets well soon. Boris also subbed in as support, very interesting. And you crushed that game on Varus.
Yeah, my Varus was decent this game. Laning phase was rough. We didn't have that good synergy with Boris, but we farmed up. We played for a mid game with Varus has good power spikes of Ginzu and Widsent and Chachan Orn. Crazy.
Those Arnolds, man, like
Italian.
so good. The Baron play was so insane, but also the Boris sidestep, that one.
Yeah. If I was this early, I would treat so hard. This movement was so unpredictable, I think.
He legit survived with like 20 HP.
Yeah.
It was freaking ridiculous. So
and this play, I forgot I have stopwatch, by the way. I flashed backwards when they were diving us, and then if I stopwatch the Charm of Eve, we would at least 3-4-0, but also you never take stopwatch, so after this play I was like, holy shit, man, I still have a stopwatch.
Well, I mean, you still stomped everyone. You probably got tons of points for all the people that have you in Fantasy LCS. We just talked about that. So good luck to you guys, I guess, or to your opponents, I should say.
Whoever took me week 1 as support has double carry in the bottom lane, basically.
Pretty much. Unless he also took Upset, which would be unlucky.
Then he's not too heavy.
Yeah. So are you going to be the new starting AD carry for Schalke? I think that's pretty safe to say, right?
I don't know maybe tomorrow still. I don't know how Upset will be doing against Misfits, but Upset is way better than me. So if this was good play, then guys just wait until Upset is here.
So I mean, you kind of got taught by your former ADC colleague Forgiven in a way, or was it just your own?
I was kind of maining ADC back in season 2 and 3. And then I switched to support, so I still have
some mechanics.
Some mechanics back there. I didn't play Varus for 3 months, I think, not a single game. So I was a bit stressed because since the new patch hit, I was really focused on playing support in solo queue and learning all the runes and this spell book shenanigans people play now. Have to figure it out. So I wasn't that ready, but I actually watched a lot of Korean replays, and I was watching how to play Varus, and I just channeled my inner ruler in this game.
Your inner ruler. So you legit didn't play the champion for 3 months, and then you just picked him on stage. If you would be in my solo queue game, I would have just, nope, I'm out of there. Dodge.
I'm pretty sure I didn't play for 3 months, but someone can check my solo queue account.
Okay.
They now had mid of January. Yeah, probably not in 3 months. I played some Varus before the runes hit, which is November, but I don't think I played one Varus game after the rune change.
I mean, he's my favorite champion.
It was lethality meta back then. I think you played when you played Comet Varus. I played it maybe 2 games.
Oh, okay.
So
completely different build.
I guess 2 months then.
But my favorite champion. So thank you very much for kicking ass on it on stage. So Boris was also really good on his prom. I mean, he still got it. He still got it in him.
Yeah, he still got it.
Nice to see. So right now, Schalke looks really, really decent. You have a fantastic lineup of both 2 very talented players, and you, Vizichachi and Nukdog, being very much veterans. Nukdog finally able to show what he can actually do. Finally popping off, yeah. Is the team synergy good? Are you communicating well outside of the game?
Yeah, so as you kind of said, we have 3 veterans, me, Chachi, and Nuke. And we try to guide a little bit Pride and Upset. Pride is not a rookie, but it's just his second split, so he kind of still is a rookie. We try to help them. They're also a bit younger, so not only in-game, but also in real life, trying to help them with a lot of stuff that teenagers have problems with. Yeah, so we are helping them definitely, and we still have a lot to go though. We beat Rockets, so don't get too hyped about it. We have to beat better teams to see ourselves as the favorites. So.
Some low key trash talk here. Just a little bit.
No, I mean, just saying the truth.
Fair enough. Yeah, you are gonna play Misfits tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very interesting series. We're very much looking forward to that. You'll be playing AD most likely against Hansama.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure yet what will be the squad situation. But yeah, I think Hans is better than Hikyu, so might be a bit tougher, but we'll prepare I play some solo queue today because I legit got to know that I play AD like 1 hour before the match, because we really tried everything to put upset in the game. So I didn't play like any solo queue even as ADC. So today I'll practice a bit in the evening.
Okay, well, Hansama better prepare himself in case you do end up.
I mean, they should like scout my solo queue account.
Yes.
I might cheese them with something crazy.
I mean, you probably only have like 2-3 AD champions that you could pop off anyway. What if they ban you out?
They can try.
Okay.
It's not the champion pool, it's champion ocean.
Okay. Okay. It's the champion ocean. Good to know. So you've been around for a decent amount of time now as well. You've been to Worlds, semi-finals with H2K and Forgiven, of course.
Yeah.
You've played on Vitality. You've played on Schalke when they were in Challenger. Like, you've played with amazing players. But do you still think that this might be like the best or one of the better teams that you've played with so far? Because this looks still really nice.
Yeah, I really have high hopes in our lineup. I just hope everyone will keep working hard and try to play as a team, because that's the most important. Even though in H2K we had a really good lineup, we didn't have everyone like trying to back up each other. You know, we had some clashes in the teams with some argues. So we had like much higher ceiling actually in H2K than what we achieved. If we really worked hard as a team and try to fix our mistakes, we should have played at least in one EU final. So that's sad. But yeah, I hope I will get to final with this roster.
Would be very nice to see, of course. Now, I don't know whether you've read it, but Forgiven did a very long, very long interview that went wild on Reddit and social media and stuff. Did you read it?
I read a bit of it, but if you have any question regarding, you should like just call the question. But I saw some stuff, and he. What about it then?
Well, I mean, you've played with him for such a long time, and you know a lot of people like Forgiven is this kind of, from the public eye, from people who don't know inside from the scene. You know, he's in a very weird position that he says a lot of things, and sometimes they're not too kind.
Yeah.
And from the outside, you never really know what is true and what is very personal perspective. So, did you feel like he was unfair at points, or like mentioning stuff about Jankos choking and stuff?
It wasn't. I mean, I would rather not talk about it. I think in everything, most of the stuff people say like this, it's. There is some truth in it, but it's also the other side of the story, right?
Yeah.
So even though maybe Jankos did some wrong stuff that I'm sure he knows about, like, I hope he'll try to fix it for his own good. And it's also like other side of the coin, So
I mean, everyone has personal stories, and it's always usually from one side. That's kind of the problem, in this specific situation, that it comes from one perspective, and we don't get too many.
As I said, we had a lot of clashes in the H2K team, and we just couldn't really work together well. And I guess it's everyone's fault in a way. So some more, some less, but. What happened, right?
Yeah. Either way, you still did amazing during the World, so that still stands.
We achieved like a good result, like internationally, with a bit easier bracket.
But I mean, it's CLG's fault for not getting out of the group when.
G2's, right?
Yeah, I mean, so at the end of the day, the results always stand.
Yeah.
You're really looking forward to potentially going to Worlds again?
Yeah, that's our ultimate goal, actually, to go to Worlds as this team. So I think we can get it, but it's still really long time to see what happens. It's still half a year. It would be nice to go at least to final this split and maybe to MSI and win it. That's all we want, but other teams also want to win, and I think it mainly will depend who works the hardest, because so many teams are new, and when there's like a big shuffles, it's. Right now, most of the teams are not playing to the full potential yet. Right? Yeah. It's like first weeks, and then I guess week 7 in LCS, then we're gonna start seeing who is actually the best, and probably it will carry to playoffs. What
do you think? I mean, Fnatic obviously has the advantage of being already a set team, and then Hilisan coming in, and that's no big change. You guys are completely new. Splice is completely new, basically. Yeah. Misfits have stuff to figure out. G2, 4 new members. Who do you think out of these 5 teams, because they're usually viewed as the favorites,
For
would
now,
be your biggest opponent? To
For now, I think G2.
Okay.
But we'll see. But for now, G2 for sure, in my opinion.
Interesting, very interesting, because a lot of people obviously rated Fnatic on the top, but
I think G2 and then Fnatic.
okay, fair enough. Well,
a bit lower.
okay, a bit lower. Okay, fair enough. Is there anything you would like to say to the Schalke fans?
Yeah, thanks for supporting us guys, and stay tuned to our social media. We have a lot of people trying to work on some cool content for you. So just follow and cheer for us.
Yeah, definitely recommend following them. They have some fantastic content, video content specifically. Thank you very much for watching. This was Vander and Darius. Peace out.
So, yeah.